The city of O'Fallon has gems all throughout the city. They may not be the kind that most people think about, but we believe that they're one of O'Fallon's most priceless assets. So let's go on a treasure hunt. I'll show you where you can find these gems of O'Fallon. Let's start inside City Hall. Here you will find volunteers supporting staff in the offices of municipal courts, finance, planning and development, Citizens First, the Veterans Office, and of course, in volunteer services. Let's not forget the Speedy Bunch. In the past year, there have been 110 ongoing department volunteers who have contributed 5,267 hours of service to the city.
It keeps me from doing housework, laundry and cleaning and whatever. And everybody here is really nice to me and they seem grateful for the shredding that I do.
I worked here for 21 years in several departments and I like all the people. It's just a part of me.
If I can come here and help just one person solve a problem, it's gratifying that I've been able to do this to help them.
City boards meet on a regular basis at City Hall and even at off-site locations. These 94 board, committee, and commission members accumulate 876 hours to help guide the direction of the city.
When you volunteer, I feel like you can really hone some skills and do some things that you might not get to do in your regular job, but you might get to do these as a volunteer.
Being in the driver's seat of what's happening in our community and watching the city as it's grown, I've been fortunate to be involved with planning and zoning for 15 years plus, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
For me, mostly it's giving back. I mean, without doing that, it seems like you're always taking. When you volunteer, it gives you the opportunity to give back and contribute to the community.
Volunteer Services supports more than 70 city-sponsored events every year. To accomplish success at each of those, last year, there were 1,980 volunteers who focused on providing a great time for thousands and thousands of participants. They put in an astounding 5,860 hours of service.
We've volunteered at other places, and if you do a rating from 1 to 10, 11. I mean, they are very conscious of the volunteers and very supportive of getting the things they need. It's a joy.
They taught me that if you clean, then it makes a happy and healthy community. And I also do it because it's fun.
So where did you find these gems? Our city parks and the RSC seem to be a haven for gem collecting. They certainly bring out the sparkle in them. The volunteers clean the green spaces and remove trash from the creeks, spread mulch to brighten our landscape and our playgrounds.
The community does so much for everybody all the time, and I feel like if you're not giving back, then you're not really a part of it all, you know?
Education goes beyond the four walls of a classroom, and working in the community, giving back to the community, learning to serve with a great attitude is a huge part of what we try to get our kids to instill and to take on.
I've been retired from my job for about 4 years, and I've tried different avenues of volunteering, and I just feel it's one of the most important things that I can probably do for my city.
At the Heald home in Zumwalt's Fort, docents showcase the historical structures and rich history of O'Fallon. And over at Veterans Memorial Walk, they shine the monoliths and other monuments to honor our military. 3 separate programs have given 236 residents the chance to adopt a street, adopt a park, or even to adopt a siren. That's another 1,573 hours that volunteers have committed to improving O'Fallon. Volunteer Services also finds ways to reach out a little further, bringing individuals, families, and businesses together for a common goal: meet the needs of those who could use a helping hand. From blood drives that help save lives to the supply drive that ships packages to deployed troops, it takes a caring community to make that happen. The blue hues are most colorful when we're talking about the O'Fallon Police Department. Chaplains assist both officers and residents through tougher times, while the CERT team is being trained to assist in times of potential disasters. And the Police Explorers, a group of diamonds in the rough, is about developing our future leaders and potentially future officers. Combined, these 3 groups of 65 amassed 4,617 hours designed to serve and protect our residents.
I've learned so much, so many things that I already knew, but now it's so much more organized now. And I just feel like I'm in a better spot to be able to help out my family, neighbors, and the community.
All totaled, there were 2,840 people who told us they cared. With 18,622 hours of service, they then showed us how much they cared about their community, about O'Fallon. So you can see, we are rich in things more precious than jewels. Volunteers are the true gems of O'Fallon.